Here's how I got my overdraft fee refunded. Nothing is worse than when you're already struggling and the bank hits you with an overdraft fee. Has this ever happened to you? If the answer is yes, you're not alone. Millions of Americans deal with this every single year. Overdraft fees tend to kick us while we're down and really only affect the people that are truly struggling. It feels like the bank's reminding us that we don't have any money in our account, as if we don't already know. The average overdraft fee in America is $35. And the worst part of it all is that even if you're under by like $2, you're still getting hit with that $35 fee. Some banks even boast about if you don't go under $5, they won't charge you. Oftentimes, banks' overdraft fees are caused by slow processing on their end. So that being said, you could have a transaction going through they don't even realize it's going through, and then you go to get dinner and you're in the negatives and you didn't even know because there was slow processing. Worst of it all is banks can actually charge you multiple overdraft fees, so you can rack up hundreds of dollars in fees. And who really needs another bill when you're already struggling? Here are 5 best practices to follow when you're going in and asking for an overdraft fee. 1, go in person, or you can call if you're not comfortable with that. 2, be polite. 3, be firm. 4, dress well. And 5, be honest. Here's a list of talking points that I personally covered. So first I explained that I was a loyal customer, that I've been with the bank for a couple years to build rapport. Then I mentioned that I had 2 accounts. I had a checkings and a savings, and I was even thinking about opening a joint account, which is true. Then I pointed out that I've only had 1 overdraft fee over the whole past year. I did this to kind of show that I was a responsible customer for them. And then finally, I just leveled with the agent and told her how hard it really is. The economy right now is really rough, so making bills is super, super hard. Unfortunately, the agent seemed still a little hesitant, so I used the last tool in my utility bill. So that being said, I said, really the only reason I overdrafted is because of slow processing on their end. And that seemed to work the trick, and they were able to waive the fee. Banks shouldn't operate like that, but they do, and that's reality. That being said, sometimes the agent can't give you a refund, but that's not saying that they don't want to help, but they just might not actually be able to give it to you because the bank is that strict with them. Plus, if one agent can't help you, you still may have options. That being said, you could go to a different location, you could go on a different day, or you could try a different agent, and they may help you, and that might be the difference that is needed. If you're looking for a way to avoid an overdraft fee last minute, you might even consider a payday loan. With NetPay Advance, our payday loans are instant. If approved, you could have the funds you need within a few minutes. There's a cost, but it's often much less than the $35 fee. Want to learn more? Just click the link in our description. And as always, don't forget to hit the subscribe button.